Smitty and I will debate it. Will Joe Burrow and the Bengals have a better record than Patty Mahomes and the Chief Queendoms? Yes or no? Real simple. Are the Bengals back? Is Joe Burrow back? Are the Chiefs done? Are the Chiefs over? Have they hit the precipice? Have they hit the top of the mountain and they can't go no higher? Are the Chiefs' queendom done? They're getting a little older. We got a guy in Worthy who can't get off press. Shaun King and I have been saying it for 6 months. But no, what do we know? Videos over the weekend, his ass getting picked up and scoop slammed like a motherfucker getting thrown out the club. But guess what? We don't know shit. The casual DraftKings fantasy boys sure know more than us. But guess what? Xavier Worthy, the Chiefs. We got a guy and a receiver who may be missing 6-7 weeks to start the season. We don't know what's up with the Chief Queendom, and we don't know what's up with the Bengals, Smitty. We got a guy that's coming off injury. He's been injured. He's kind of hasn't been back on top since he left the Super Bowl a few years ago. What's going to happen there? Bold prediction time, Smitty. Go ahead. Let's get your take first because I got an interesting one.
So I'm actually, while you're talking, I was over here going over the Bengals schedule real quick. I got the Bengals winning 11 games. So I got them going 11-6. I'm going to look at the Chiefs schedule real quick and kind of see what do I have as wins on the schedule. Let me see. So I get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, the Bengals will not have a better record than the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs going to win 12 to 13 games. But I do think the Bengals are back. So I think it's two different answers right there. So the Bengals will not have a better record than the Chiefs in the regular season. But I do think the Bengals are back, meaning that these guys will be true contenders in the AFC this year, true contenders to win the Super Bowl this year. And I think they played the Chiefs how many times? Once? Might be once this year, if I'm not mistaken. Listen, that game can go either way. But when I look at kind of schedule strength overall and the division that the Bengals are playing in the AFC North, which to me is the toughest division in all of NFL, where the AFC West is starting to build, but it's not on the AFC North kind of level yet. I can see the Chiefs winning, a game or two more than the Bengals, but that doesn't mean the Bengals aren't ready or they're not back. If Joe Burrow is healthy, the Bengals are for real. That's what it comes down to, in my opinion. It's that simple.
First of all, I don't know if there's so much going on right now. I'm just telling you right now. Bailey, I don't know if you got this. Put that in for later on the Michigan side of things. Also, I don't know if you guys know out there. Let me get to this question first because stay on topic. The Bengals, listen, every year we think they're going to be good until the quarterback gets hurt, number one. Number two, last year I said that the Chiefs would win 10 games, and everybody thought I was absolutely crazy. I think they won 11, and it took them to the last game to win the 11th. So, but what do I know? I'm so crazy when I said they're going to be 10-7. They ended up 11-6. Did they not? Okay, making sure. I'm so fucking crazy. But anyway, I don't think the Chiefs make it that many wins this year for sure. I'm going to predict that right now again on this show right now. I don't think they win 11 games.
Have you taken a look? Have you looked at their schedule though, real quick? Have you took just a quick? You might want to do a quick look at their schedule. You don't see 11 wins.
It don't matter. Like the NFL, you know how it goes. It doesn't really matter.
That's a fair point.
Yeah, I don't.
You're right about that. NFL, you might have something circled as a guaranteed win, and it looks that way. But at the end of the day, you still got to go out there and play football. And these are all NFL players, and the games that you think you should win be the ones that you lose. So that's a hell of a point. I don't know, man. I don't see how they're worse this year than they were last year. Last year was actually a bad year for the Chiefs, to your credit, and they won the Super Bowl. So I'm like, damn, I feel like they got better in the draft. They got better just with health, obviously coming to the season healthy. Chris Jones is signed. He ain't sitting out like the beginning of the season. They're not worried about any controversy there. I mean, you could argue that Kelsey might be a step worse than where he was because he's a little older. I don't know. We'll see, but it's hard for me to see the Chiefs being worse than last year.
I can see him losing some games. I'm just telling everybody. Real quick though, I don't know if you realize or what's going on. I don't know if you know, Smitty. Real quick on the global front of things, Japan's Japan's market crashed yesterday. And today, I don't know if you saw this, but the 24-hour market is currently unavailable in America. In America, by the way, our stock exchange and the stock market has crashed. And I don't know if you know that or understand what's going on here, but there's some shit going on in America and the world that I don't think we're ready for or even understand. So there's a lot going on today. I'm just going to tell you right now. I just hope to God we have a fucking NFL season. let me say that. Let me say that real quick. Let me be clear. People don't really.
We will, JB.
I don't think people understand what's happening. Just wait till the housing market crashes, Smitty. Then you're going to have a real problem.
Either way, you're going to have an NFL season. I understand that.
Maybe. Who's going to go to the games?
The people that you said always go to the games now. The people that's giving the NFL money. That's what you told me. You said Super Bowl. You said the fans ain't fans no more. You said fans can afford games. You said fans could never really afford games in recent times. You said it's all big brands and their executives, corporate. There you go, corporate sponsors. So, all right, if that's the case, stick by that. It's gonna be the same. You're gonna be the same people there anyway. It's already like that anyway, according to you.
I mean, don't that make sense?
I mean, that's what you said. That's what you said.
You taking the fam?
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
I go to games every year.
Like Skip Bayless couldn't afford to go in the Rams game. How are we gonna afford it?
Well, I'm not sitting front row. I get like 200 level seats. I get like just decent seats. I'm not in the nosebleed. I'm not front. I'm in decent seats. I go to games every year. Every year I go to at least a couple games.
You go to every game?
No, I said every year I go to a couple games.
I thought you said you go every game every year.
I go to some games every single year.
Like
JB is crazy.
Smitty loves Smitty got a deep pocket. He go to every game. He can go to every game in the NFL.
Don't drink that whole 5-hour energy. Drink just a sip of it and throw it away. I hope you ain't drinking yet because you on fucking fire, right? He's shaking his shit. He's spazzing out and all type of calm your ass down.
Why do when white people do something crazy like exciting? Why do they when they take like
look?
They either do coke or a 5-hour energy, speed. White folks, they motherfuckers is like when they talk is a whole nother cat. Like it's a weirdo fuck. Like I since I was a little kid, white people just like motherfuckers calm the fuck down, homie. Like
you making me nervous right now. Like I don't even know what the fuck's going on. Like you got me spazzing out. Like
but then BPS though, brothers do something and they just fucking fall out.
Just
like
pass out.
They'll just pass out right on the street.
At the funeral, especially at any
wedding. Just start the drama at the wedding.
Every funeral in my family, I'm already expecting some shit to go down. Like I go in knowing somebody gonna fall, somebody gonna like.
That's what I'm saying.
It's going to happen.
Two different spectrums. Like it's just one motherfucker over here. The other, the white dude's just gonna be super fucking. Like he won't start nothing. He's gonna be super nice though. It's just like. Fucking jittery and shit.
Just anxious though, like making me anxious. I don't like feeling like that. Like I'd rather you pass out. So like, cool, bet. Pass out.
You rather start at some shit at the funeral.
Hold their legs up with the blood flow going. Give them put some water. Turn to the side so they don't choke on their tongue. Just real simple stuff. Like you know what I mean. So
you rather start a major scrap up with the family at the funeral.
Way easier because at least I understand what was going on. When a white person's shaking and shit, I don't know what that means. I don't know if there's a damn. He built the bomb in the bag. If he's on drugs, if he's trying to kill me, I don't know what he's doing. And that uncertainty makes me nervous. When I get nervous, things happen.
Smitty said he'd rather just have a scrap, just beat up all the family.
But I want to get back to the rundown here, though, man. There's an actual video going around. Joe Burrow was getting interviewed, being asked what it's like to play against Patrick Mahomes. Bradley, let's throw down the screen real quick and check this out.
Early this year.
Yeah, I think you got to go out and not be scared to make mistakes. You got to go out and make plays because you know he's going to go out and make plays, and that brings out the best in me. It's always an exciting challenge when we go against each other. It's an opportunity every time you go against him too, because you know all the eyes are going to be on it. It's always exciting. We've played each other so many times now. You get to know the guys on defense. You know, I don't know as many of the guys on offense because we're not going against each other. But guys like Chris. I know Trav because he's an Ohio guy. Clyde is over there, so. I know a lot of people, we've gone against each other so many times, and when you know each other in and out like that, it always makes for a tough game, that's for sure.
A weird motherfucker now, huh?
Oh shit! I knew you was gonna say something like that. That's why I was laughing before the video you stopped.
I mean, that shit. Wow. That shit. Hey, by the way, real quick, Bitcoin just fell below $50,000. Just saying, homie. I'm just saying.
Hey, Jay, you funny as fuck right now.
Oh, hold on, Smitty. Nearly $1 billion has been liquidated from the crypto market in the last 15 hours.
Woo-wee. For all my crypto people, hey, this is the day to buy. Trust me.
Or not, and get the fuck out. Or get the fuck out.
No.
Go get out.
When they get out, you get in.
Go ahead and buy, Smitty, and then don't have shit going on.
When they get out, you get in. This is the cheapest it's going to be for a long time. Stack up on all your Bitcoin. Stack up on your stocks because this shit going to go right back up. You look at any 10-year period of the stock market specifically, not crypto, the stock market specifically, we are always going up. That's what it is, man. We go down. We have our dips in between a year, 2 year, 3. But any 10-year span, we going up. So go ahead and get your investment, your stocks, your bonds, your crypto, stack up while it's going down because it's going to go back up and you're going to make some paper. Trust Big Smitty on this. But going back to the video that we just saw, what's your take? What's your thoughts on Joe Burrow and his mindset when playing against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs? I agree with it. When you're playing against the best, it brings out the best. And when you know you're going against a guy who is as aggressive offensively and who's as skilled offensively as Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid as a unit, as a duo, you as the opposition have to go out there with the mindset of like fuck it. I'm gonna go out here, guns blazing. I'm not gonna be scared. I'm not gonna be soft. And I think a lot of times quarterbacks go against Patrick Mahomes and they're a little nervous to start. You can just tell how they're playing. They're timid. It's not the same looseness as they would have in previous games. Where Joe Burrow, he doesn't care. He has this certain mindset where he's ready to show you that I'm better than you. And I think that's why we've seen the Bengals compete with, but not only compete, actually beat the Chiefs more times than not when they face each other when Burrow is healthy. So I think it's the right mindset to have. Playing against the best should bring the best out of you. But not everybody has that quote unquote it factor, as you alluded to earlier during your contrary to belief.
I don't know. The Bengals, by the way, have to fucking. We're gonna keep talking about it unless Joe Burrow's upright. If he's upright, you're going to fucking have a whole nother conversation if he's laying down. If he's laying down, we're not even going to bring him up. We won't bring up the Bengals all season. If he's fucking upright, it's going to be a conversation every week. So you lost Tyler Boyd, which I think is still bigger than people think. And you lost Joe Mixon, which I think is a lot bigger than people think. Because of the pass game capability, receiving the football out of the backfield for Joe Mixon to Joe Burrow, which was a safety net for Burrow, is bigger than you think. That's all I'm saying. So until we see the product on the field and understand, and let me be honest, until we see the product week 10,
right?
Like, let's talk about them week 10. How good are they? What are they doing? You know what I mean?